Vandeham Siguru Siyuttapada Kamalam Sigurun Vaishnavamscha Sirupam Sakachatam Sahagana Ragunatam Vidam Tam Sachivam Sadvetam Sarvadutam Parichana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vidamascha Om Agyana Dimrandasya Ginanchara Salakaya Jakshumidamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishwavadaya Krishna Visaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vaivava Puri Goswami Namine Uravani Pracharaya Rita Sankalpa Murtaye Krishna Shakti Srupa Bhakti Vidale Namaha Panchakalpatatubhescha Kripa Sindhu Vevacha Patitanam Bhavadebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Vadayade Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Kauradise Namaha Panchashvatmakam Krishna Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktamadana Madakam Nama Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpade Gopishna Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostude Bhakta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sudevi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Sri Guru Granga Gandhari Giridhari Ki Jai Sri Radha Gopinatha Ki Jai Sri Guru Varaka Ki Jai All Vaishnava Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Sri Mahabhurana The Holy Scriptures Ki Jai Harinam Sankirtan Yagya Ki Jai.
Potřebuje někdo překlad?
Hare Krishna. Because of the shortage of time, I cut everything very short. Otherwise, we have to pray. No, we have we got this human form of life. We have to pray. Because animals cannot pray, and this is a humans who not pray. Prayer to the absolute Bhagavan means Supreme Lord. They are like animals on two legs. Sorry, this is not my word. And it's not a blasphemy to anyone. But if you live like an animal, this is your business. You have to come out from that animal stage of being an animal, because you had a human body. And you have to pray in the morning. Not in the morning, actually, we should pray. We have to feel the necessity to pray. They are praying only. The saying is going like this: if you're already in the war, standing already in the hole in the ground with the gun, and you will be shot there, or you shoot somebody else, so then there is no atheist there. They will all pray. So, unless the water comes up to here, to anyone, he will not pray. He will just want to enjoy, imitate the God.
I just wanted to add to that I was watching a documentary about the plane that fell down and only 2 people survived.
Where?
And it was, I don't know, somewhere. No, it was a longer time ago. And the guy who survived, he was saying, when the plane was falling down, nobody was atheist.
Nobody was atheist. Yes, it's a shelter. Yeah. It is our nature, actually, to take shelter and to get shelter. Yeah, and who do survive because his karma was not finished. Same way with all stories right now what is going on. I told you before, I don't speak all this, I'm not a follower of all this conspiracy with this virus story to speak all this, what people constantly them out, they repeat this. I don't say it, sorry. I say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. We should chant this, not always repeat these mundane words. It's useless. You get nothing by that. We never surrender to this mundane conspiracy, which is not a conspiracy, whatever it is. We not surrender to that. We surrender to try to surrender to our Lord, Bhagavan, Supreme Lord, not just somebody who boasts himself as a great personality. Sorry. You have to become more humble and try to get realization of who you are. I want to know who you are. You're not this body, to 100% not so, then who you are. You have to analyze. It's the Shankya yoga, Shankya philosophies, neti, I'm not that, I'm not this, I'm also not this also I'm not. So what you are? You analyze only 24 elements, And then you will find out, yes, all these I'm not. And the 25th element is, that's you, the Atman. Jiva Atman, soul. Consciousness, pure consciousness, but covered. Now the real nature is lost. Srila Bhakti Cakor from the scriptures, he gives an example how we lost our nature. Very easy to understand for everyone. The nature of water. The nature of water is just to be very soft and liquid. I mean, if you don't jump from 10 meters, then become like concrete also. Otherwise, water is, warm water you like. You can swim, you can play, it's very soft. But if you go in the swimming pool and you make a refrigerator there, and you cool it down to 0 and more, what will happen to the water? Become like a stone. You will break your head if you jump there. So similarly, our soul, our Atman, who we are, is very soft and very in loving relation with Bhagavan, with the Lord. But when the soul comes from the Tadastha Shakti to get contact with the material elements, the material world, they become unnatural, like water becomes cooled down, change the nature. So we change our nature when we enter in this material cosmos, and we are fashioned and formed according to this illusion energy what is working here, in the form of deep refrigerator. So you lost your nature. Now you're like this. But it's not your nature, it's artificial because of the circumstances to switch the cooler. You have to switch off and heat again. And what will happen to the ice? Slowly it will melt and you have your original nature. And your original nature is completely Krishna conscious, no Maya conscious. Always thinking, so much thinking about him, here, this, that. Become mad people, need some antidepressive. Otherwise they cannot tolerate their unnatural state. So unnatural state is to whom we follow in this world. Who is a teacher? Who want to teach me what? What do you want to teach me? How to write? How to get electronics, to make a ticket here, there, to make whatever. Okay, how can I use that? It's not wrong against this teaching. Question is how I will apply it. I can use a computer to kill millions of people also. I can use also the computer to write Bhagavatam down and preach the Harikatha of Supreme Lord. So the question is how we use these material assets here, or how they use us. Means to cover more our consciousness, to live less than animal. Not animal, less than animal. Because animal, like the lion, he have his time when he, make his family 1 or 2 times in the year only. But the human, he want to do every day. Enjoy about this itching sensation. And what happened, it becomes more and more like itching. It's more and more. You cannot stop. You have to stop this. Don't put oil and ghee in the fire. We make a bigger fire of this lust, what is burning in us to enjoy this other humans' bodies or whatever, some drink or eat or some this virtual sensation you put in your mind, become more crazy. Already so much intoxicated by this material, this world means already this fantasy, like children go in the Luna Park, wow, so many light and it is moving and they're fascinated, You cannot take out his mind, hey, it's all illusion, please come out. You forget yourself, who you are, who is a God, what is you doing in this creation, you forget everything. So that is the stage of everybody in this world. Doesn't matter how big position you have. If he is completely Maya, then sorry, you lost your natural state to be liquid, water, soft. Because of the influence of this strong illusory energy, you become unnatural. Unnatural means I believe I'm this body. I'm this mind, and what I can think and feel, this is mine. Sorry, what will happen if the Mr. Death comes? Mrityu means he will take away in one moment everything from you. You close your eyes, finish. All your money, all your family, all your wealth, all what you think you are is gone the next moment. Like to switch off the film. You become illusion in the cinema, very nice. Wow, wow, this is so enjoying, happy, laughing, crying, everything is going on, suffering. You take party with the good people, with the criminals, this is bad. How will you catch the killer like this, or whatever is going on in the cinema. But you switch off, then you sit in the empty room, finish. You have no vision anymore. So what will happen that moment? Some people, they come from near-death experience, they come back. Many. In YouTube you find unlimited stories what they experience when they just on the verge to depart from the body. What happened there? Mostly they describe one dull vision and some light in the end, and then some they go so far, they say, yes, we have these subtle bodies there. Everybody is in white. And you meet that lady just recently, young girl died. She was also there, one man says, and you see all these things. But what is this? This is not the spiritual world. Sorry, I had to say that. This is sure not the spiritual world. This is this subtle, maybe subtle world where you cannot go further from that. It's still material, but subtle. That means this gross body lying in the hospital or wherever they consider him for dead. And this subtle body with the soul traveling out and experience that. But it's not the experience of the soul, sorry to say. It's not enough. We go much, much further. We not stop there. Okay, I have no pain anymore. It's a final world. Everybody's loving, beautiful, sweet there. Yeah, but this is the subtle, still material world. You cannot cross the Viraj river to go out from this material cosmos to reach the transcendence. This is not allowed to them. And from there they come back. Because if you go to the other side, there's never come back. Yat kvatra nivatate tat paramam mama, Krishna says in the Gita. If you reach my abode, paramam mama, my abode, you will not come back anymore. So those people who come back from near-death experience, they not went to the spiritual world, whereas our home, our original home is there, in Vaikuntha and Ayodhya or Mathura or Vrindavan, Vrindavan. That information we got from the sadhu, from the scripture, from Sri Guru, from our spiritual teacher. They give us this information. Hey, my dear child, you're not a child of this soil here, but the death is approaching every moment. We not realize that death approaches every moment because we're dying constantly. Because it's molecules in this body, physical body, all the time changing. After 7 years, my body is completely changed. There's nothing the same. And you look the picture, okay, this was a baby, now he's an old man. He's completely changed his form already. And the final stroke is a death. But inside, sitting in this chariot, in this yantra, in this machine, is not affected by that. That is the soul, consciousness, the Atma, that's I am. But nobody tells me that, I don't know. Nobody knows. They're all big ignorance, Mr. Ignorance. Is spreading everywhere and teaching everyone, but he don't know who is himself. Sorry, my dear, I cannot accept you because what you say is material. I really hankering for something more in my life. I want to achieve perfection, self-realization. I want to realize myself, who I am, and where I will go. Is anybody come really back? This near death, yeah, they come back sometimes, and they tell this sensitive, this subtle experience they have. But it's not a spiritual experience. It's not enough. You have to go one stage more. You have to go in the fourth dimension. It's called Turiya. In the scripture, Turiya means it's a fourth dimension. There you cannot go with your subtle body. You can go only with the pure soul and leave behind all this matter. Matter means earth, water, fire, air, ether, gross. Then intelligence, mind, intelligence, and false ego. This mind, intelligence, false ego is my subtle body where the soul is still there, is encaged by that subtle energy. So that also you have to cast away, and you have to, with the pure consciousness, go back to the spiritual world. That is, in a nutshell, our philosophy, transcendental philosophy. And it is given in the Srimad Bhagavatam and given by the Lord himself. He is so kind, he is so merciful, he comes from the spiritual realm and appears in the material world. But people say, oh yeah, he's a great yogi or a big personality or some demigod, many speculation. Nobody knows that he is Swayam Bhagavan. the original God who is a boss over everything. All the demigods, all human, all Shaktis, energies, he's a boss about everything. He himself comes sometimes. Sometimes he expands himself to come. But that planet Earth in this universe is very fortunate because original Bhagavan, Swayam, the Lord himself, he who keep all incarnation in him, he himself comes here. So it's very blessed, this Bhumi, this earth. And still so many demoniac people there, so many atheists there, so many non-believers and elevationists and speculatists, all there are many different kind of people here. And he is very tolerant, he allowing them to make their business here. He gives him all the ingredients, light, heat, fire, all the materials that enjoy his body, he gives everything to them also. So he is completely impartial. Who can anyone more merciful? Everybody has some partiality. Oh, she's nice, he's not nice, always judging these things, but he's not like that. He loves all his children, all. Even atheist, even a mass killer, how to call them this?
Serial killer.
Huh?
Serial killer.
Serial killer who kill many other living entities, humans or animals or whatever he kills. Even he will be excused in the future. But he have to suffer for that, what he do also. So that is the law here. There's no way out. You can twist it as you want. There's no way out. You cannot come out from that. Only by his mercy, either he himself comes, or he sends his devotee, or his devotee by free will advent in the material world. Otherwise, you cannot come back from there. Yat kvata nivadate tat paramam mama in Krishna says in Gita. And if somebody comes to my abode, he never have to return back to this mortal time world where every atom, every molecule changes every moment. You cannot keep nothing. Our bodies, who is sitting here, this building, this whole cosmos will be finished one day. Where you are after? We swallow up in the Mahavishnu's energy, means your subtle form will rest in the Lord. And again, with your material desires not finished yet, in next creation you will come out and you forget everything what was before. That happened to us. We forget our last so many lives. We forget. But one thing is sure, we did something that today we're sitting together and discussing the highest topics what you can discuss about Supreme Lord. His name is Krishna. You can call him also other names. But Krishna means, Krish means all, Na means attractive. He have like a strong magnet, he attracts everyone. Even the demoniac people in the Kurukshetra who are 5,000 years ago, Duryodhana, all this, Dhritarashtra, his sons, all who are against Krishna. Still, the old Dhritarashtra was planned from birth. When they heard the glorification of Krishna, when they saw the universal form, he was very, wow, Krishna, everybody is fascinated how you look. I want to see you, he said. Give me please eyes, I never see anything. Krishna says, if I want you see me, you don't need even this material eyes to open. You will see me if I want. So that is always the right on his side. If he wants, we can see him, not with these eyes. If he wants also with these eyes, because he's absolute, there's nothing in his limitation. And there's some proofs in the Shastra, some so with these eyes also. I mean, when he's in Aprakat, when he's not manifest Lila. When he's manifest Lila, everybody can see him with these eyes also. But mostly few people understand that he's Bhagavan, Swayam, original Lord of all creation, of all existence. Mostly they're bewildered, covered, cannot understand that, even that. So again he comes here, and this is his Shrishti Lila. Shrishti Lila means also this, all what going on there in the material world is also his Lila. Because he's a controller, absolute controller of everything. Not one grass moves without his will. So whatever happened to me in this life is not out of any, came out of his control. Become just chaos. It's not like that. But very few understand this. And he has no time to discuss this subject matter. There's nothing more important. Now you sleep, because it's Saturday, You work all week, you sleep in Tamakuna, after you wake up, you make one coffee or watch the video. What are you doing? Where you want to never come out from this illusion? You always put more illusion. Take one Stamperl, one Schnaps or this, or some wine, beer to, again, or smoking some hashish or whatever, to become, I'm already crazy, I make my more crazy, you know. What is this? Wake up, Chief Cakor, Gorachanda Poli. Hey, wake up, sleeping soul. You will suffer here. Very soon you have to go from this place. Where you will go, you don't know. You just do something now. But to whom we can reach with our call, no? Not speak only to ourselves, we can speak to anyone, everyone on this planet, in this universe. Universe means the demigods, they have such a luxury life, so much enjoyment, man, woman, everything is going on. They don't need Krishna, because they are happy, they're enjoying. But when the demons attack and they start suffering, to worry about their possessions, immediately start praying. Therefore, whatever happens in this world, if whatever brings you to the point of prayer, we're starting with the prayer, we have to pray to the Lord with nice selected prayers. Also you can compose your own prayers. If he's sincere, he will hear you. Otherwise he is not an order fulfiller, because I have so many material desires and he should me supply this. Give me money, give me nice companion or whatever. So this is material prayer. You will get anywhere according to your karma. Already you did yourself in the past, now you will just get the result, either good or bad. Somebody suffers in his family life. Oh, my wife is like this and that. Somebody have a good wife. Oh, my wife is very nice. Yes, what you did in the past life? Yes, I did this and that, very nice things. I got a good wife. And somebody get not a good wife. He's, hey, look, rascal, you, always fighting, and children, my parents are crazy, I don't like them. It's a hell, such a family life. But you did yourself. To whom you want to blame? You can go to the doctor, give you some pharmacy, some antidepressive. Yes, you take this, a little calm down. Or take some injection or whatever they give you, but they cannot help you. Because the root cause of the sufferings is much more deep. And this is your own self. You cannot blame anybody. It's just yourself, your only luck you make yourself. Already did in the past many things, and now it's just the result. Good or bad. Now the question is how to make neutralizing this. To come out from this good and bad karma, the reactions, what they're supposed to get. For this, we have to pray. And the best prayer is a Maha Mantra, it's the greatest mantra of liberation. That is the real vaccination, it's the real medicine, the real medication. Take the Maha Mantra. So people should chant. I look in some videos in Bombay, it's Radhanath Swami's hospital, that the doctors, all with mask, with everything, they are chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra with the patients there, who have this virus or whatever they have. So they are doing something. But we have to come to the pure chanting. I'm chanting just to make a propaganda, or I want to be a great celebrated man because I'm chanting. That is not pure chanting. There's many motivations there. Pure chanting means unallied. Or the bhakti, or the love and devotion, to develop this pure prayer, this pure surrender to the Lord, should become completely pure from any false motivation. Anibelasta sunyan jnana kama nabritam anu kulyena Krishna anu shilanam. Only for the pleasure of Krishna I should do. No karma, no jnana, no whatever mixing inside. Pure bhakti. So we stop by pure bhakti, it's exactly 9 o'clock. And give you freedom, not force you to listen more. Yeah, this is this prayer is a little medication. This will work inside. It's not goes in 5 seconds or 5 minutes or half an hour. But this is you have to feed your soul with these informations. Transcendental sound. Shabda Brahman, that enters very deep, beyond the subtle consciousness, in the more subtle realm, in the area of the soul, where nobody have any experience here in this world. Just see Guru and Vaishnavas, who are completely surrendered, 7% surrendered, Sharanagata. 7% surrendered means actually 6-fold, but we can speak in the evening about, because this will take too much time now. With surrender is just that one word, Sharanagati surrender. That one word makes everything. Only this one we have to know. We can surrender to many things, but why not surrender to the Lord? I am a part of Him. Why not surrender to my Master, my most beloved? I find some imitation here in this world will not work out. I cannot attain that ananda, that bliss or happiness, what I am, what is my nature. I cannot get, but I have it. I have to just melt the ice, to become again water. Means become in my real nature, come back. That's all. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.